Happy Thursday. It is not a coffee talk because you probably shouldn't be drinking coffee at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I've got a nice little seltzer here. I just tried this from Trader Joe's. It is sparkling watermelon lemonade flavored water. It's really, really good. It came in an 8-pack. I think it was like $3. Worth it to me. And it's something where it's like, it's still water. The sparkling water does still hydrate you. It doesn't put you at risk for cavities or anything like that. The one downside is because of the carbonation in there, it can cause swelling sometimes. It can also cause a little bit of GI upset. So if you're someone who tends to be gassy, that can cause some burping as well. So just something to be aware of. But I highly recommend this if you like sparkling water. This one is absolutely delicious. They have other flavors too. I've had the lime one before also, but I love a good watermelon lemonade flavor. Happy Thursday. I hope your week is going well so far. I want to know, what are some wins that you have had this week? What are some celebration things that we can celebrate with you? I have not been able to get to the gym this week. I went once, but I have been on top of walking. I'm going to walk after work today. I have another call in a little bit, and then I will be on a walk before we go to dinner tonight. So even though my schedule has been crazy this week and I'm playing a little bit of catch up in preparation for these next coming weeks, we're still trying to make exercise stay consistent, and that is exactly what I'm doing with going on these walks. So I want to know, what are you celebrating this week? What is one win that you have had so far? And another announcement too before we get started with today's little training here. The masterclass has been unveiled. So it's happening a week from today at 12 p.m. The masterclass, Back on Track, is all about how to stay consistent, keep you focused, and keep you moving in the right direction so that you can reach your goals. Transition times are so hard for people, especially when we transition seasons, when school starts. You've just gotten into the groove with summertime, and now you're feeling like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can stay in the groove, or I'm going to have to change my groove for the school time to be starting, whether there's after school activities, whatever it is. We are going to help you. We're going to help make sure that your nutrition is easy, that the goals are easy for you, and that you can stay consistent during that time. Back on Track is helping you set up your routine, your schedule, your nutrition for success this fall so that you don't have to keep starting over. It'll just be a seamless transition through the routine and through the season. So that's happening next Thursday. After we're done here, I will drop the link for that down in the comments below so that you can enroll. With enrollment, you will get the replay. So you definitely want to join. If you cannot make us live next Thursday at noon, you can absolutely grab the replay from it there. So, not all programs are created equal. This came from a discussion that I was having with one of our co-coaches, also co-coach Emily, where we were talking about other programs that are out there. We're doing a market analysis, all of that stuff. And you might be scrolling on Instagram or scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on social media, whatever it is, or Googling things, and you see other programs that are out there, whether it be Weight Watchers or a nutrition coaches program or personal training with a touch of nutrition in there as well. There's a lot of choices out there. And we want to remind you, and this is something to really think about too, when you're looking to hire a dietitian, you're looking to hire a nutrition coach, you need to look into what their clients say about them, what their clients say about the process, what their clients say about how to work with us and how that all works out. Because even though people have the same credentials or they maybe don't have credentials, programs are going to be different. So not every program is going to give you the same level of accountability and support. If you are looking for a program that is high touch, has the accountability, access to your coaches, there are not many programs out there that gives you 24/7 access, and Nourish with Emily does. So if that's important to you, if you go out to eat, or if you find yourself in let's say emotional eating situations where you're like, I really want someone to be able to ask questions to and to fall back on and to be able to keep that support and keep that morale going, that in between time, Nourish with Emily might be the program for you. If you're wanting more of a hands-off approach, if you're wanting more of a, here is your goals, this is what you do, without that conversation, without the tailored to you, then we're not going to be that program. So you have to go in and think about, what do you value? What do you need? What do you look for? And what do you feel like is going to help you stay consistent and also to reach your goals? Because you can do any program out there, but you want to make sure that it's something that you feel like you can do, or you can do what they are teaching for the rest of your life. One of our things we talk about all the time is that this is something that you can do for the next 90 years, not just the next 90 days. So if you're looking at programs that maybe have an endpoint that say, all right, 2-week challenge, then you're done, all your problems are fixed, it may not be the best fit for that long-term success. So you need to ask those questions. You need to do the research before hiring a coach or joining a program and saying, What is your approach? What do you offer? What makes you different? How can you support me in my goals? What's your experience that you've had with other clients who have been in my situation? Because that's going to help set you up for success, and also know like, okay, they've been there before. They know what they're doing. They know what they're looking for. Inside of our Signature Nutrition Coaching Program, our clients get our app. It's through Practice Better. We pay for it. You do not have to pay for it. There's tracking in there. If you don't want to track your food, you don't have to. Some programs out there will make you track every single food that you eat. If you're like, I don't want to do this, I want to do this a different way, I want to do it more intuitive eating style, we can accommodate to that. We have our recipes folders are in there, our education folder, our video trainings, all of that stuff is there at that touch, like the tips of your fingers, where you can really build that nutrition foundation on our one-on-one calls with us, but then also on your own too. If that's important for you, if you're like, I want to be able to like fix this problem, undo the year's worth of crap that we have done through dieting and restriction, then you want to look for programs that are going to give you that nutrition education and foundation. I remember growing up, there was zero nutrition education in schools. We were not taught how to eat. We were not taught this is how to build a healthy plate or anything like that. And if that's something that you're looking for, then you need to look for that specifically and ask for it. So just because that there are multiple things that are out there, or there are supplement programs, or there's shake programs, or there's a program at your gym, you have to ask, how are you teaching it? How are you running it? How are we going to get involved? And how do clients see results? What is that end goal that that program or that coach, that dietitian has for you? And I will say most dietitians want to set you up for lifelong success. We want you to graduate. We want you to be a raving client. We want you to be happy and excited about all the work that you've done. And it's being able to say, what's the process that goes into it? So just because that there are different programs out there, you have to figure out what's going to be given to you. What's that support? Because you get what you pay for. You know, if you're paying that higher level, you're going to get that higher level of service, that higher level of support. And you have to ask those questions too when you're looking in that process of like, okay, this person is like, you know, churning out results, but how do they get their clients to get there? Is it building that relationship, or is it saying like, here's your macros, just hit it. I don't care how you hit it. So doing your research, asking the questions, getting to know the coaches that you're going to be working with are so vitally important for you to see success long term. If you ever have any questions for the Nourish with Emily team, our inbox is open. You can send us an email. You can send us a message. You can message us here on Facebook, whatever it is. You can send us hit us up on our website. We're here to support you and help you see those results and help you feel good, because we want to make sure that you are getting to where you want to be and you feel good. We'll try to get to the bottom of whatever's going on, but ask those questions. You know, whatever program you do or whatever you try, whatever diet it is, figure out what that long-term success rate is, and also figure out what's going into it too at that same time. So we have the masterclass next week. I'll drop that link down in the comments below. Remember to do your research before joining a program. Ask the questions. Ask how things work. What do you get out of working with that person or that program, and what that long-term looks like for you too. You know, if it's a 2-week thing, that should be a red flag. If it's a 1-month thing, that should be a red flag. We have to look at that long-term success, because we tell our clients all the time, we are doing work to help set you up for long-term, not just the next, 30 days. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I will drop the links to all of that down in the comments below. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you.